Hi, I'm Emily. I'm a yoga and barre instructor in London. Today I'm going to take you through a 15-minute barre flow, and in my classes I like to mix together ballet, yoga and Pilates so you get a full body workout. I've got a nice ballet bar here with me today that I'm going to use, but if you don't have a bar at home, which I'm sure you don't, please use a kitchen tabletop surface, a table, a chair, a fireplace, something nice and stable. Also, I've got some socks on today which I'm going to use because I prefer to do barre with socks just to slide along the floor. But if you prefer bare feet, that's fine as well. So what I want you to do is to start by bringing your fingertips onto the bar, and you want to have nice soft elbows. Bring your feet together parallel and then just opening out from the top of your hips. Come into a first position. So you're making a nice V shape with your feet and you're wrapping the backs of your legs together, inner thighs are squeezing together. I just want you to plie down, so you're going to bend your knees so your knees are tracking over your toes. Ground your feet into the floor, push away from the ground and then draw the inner thighs back together as you lift up. So you're just plieing down, pressing into the floor and lift up. So you're still feeling that nice lift up from the lower belly. So you're lifting up from the lower belly all the way up through the spine, all the way up through the crown of the head as you lengthen your legs. And you're using the backs of your legs to come all the way up. Just 2 more here. Wrapping the backs of your legs, squeezing the bottom cheeks together. Last one, and lift up. Now keep that wrap and that squeeze in between your thighs, like they're glued together, and then just rise up to the balls of your toes. So you're lifting out through the crown of the head, bring your heels down again, keeping that glue, and then plie down again. And again, lift all the way up, glue the inner thighs, rise up, bring your heels down, and plie down. Good, push into the floor. So you're squeezing together as tight as you can. Heels come down, and plie. Good, 1 more, pushing into the ground, lifting up, hold it on your tips of your toes. Keep that wrap and that squeeze in the inner thighs and backs of your legs. Just let your heels drop down and up. So just strengthen the ankles, heels down and up. Still lifting out through the crown of the head, still letting the shoulders just release down. Still feeling that lift up from the lower belly, zipping all the way up. And think about drawing the ribs in towards each other so you're strong through your center. Good, 2 more. And then just lift and hold at the top. Now just take 1 hand off your bar, take the other hand off your bar so you're just balancing. Good, open out your arms and bring your heels all the way down. Good, just turn your feet parallel again. And then just start to walk your feet back underneath your hips. Keep your hands on your bar. So you've got a nice flat back. And then I just want you to start making ripples through your spine. So I want you to rise up to the balls of your toes. Start off by tucking up the pelvis under and curve first through your lower, then your middle, then your upper back until you come forward into a plank. Let the elbows bend. Have a little press in towards the bar. Push away. Bring your heels back down into that flat back. So rising up, scoop the belly in. Really strong through the center as you have your little press up in towards the bar. Roll the shoulder blades back and down, reach the hips all the way back. Go 3 more, rippling through the spine, going forward. Nice little press, push away, and come back down. 2 more, so we're just working the whole of the body here. Pressing in, and back. And then last one, rippling through the spine. Nice big press, and pull all the way back. Have a few breaths here, just stretching the spine, lengthening the back, tilting the tailbone back. Good, 1 more full breath. And then just walk your feet towards the bar. Now come back into your first position again. So making that V shape with your feet. And then just bring your right heel to the instep of your left foot. So you're making like a 3rd position. Fingertips are resting on the bar still. And you're grounding down through your left foot. And you're lifting all the way up. You're going to extend your right foot forward out in front of you. So you're pointing the toes. You're going to spread the toes into the ground first. And then resist your right heel back into the instep of your left foot. So you're extending all the way away. Think about your right heel being in line with the belly button, so the inner thighs are squeezing the whole time. 2 more here. Keep drawing the right hip back, reaching the big toe away. Last one. And resist in. Now swish that leg off the floor. So you're going to swish it off, pointing the toe. Resist to come back in. Swish off and into the inner thighs are drawing together the whole time. Good, 2 more. Last one. Good, reach the right leg out in front of you. Now bending both knees at the same time, right big toe goes in front of your left ankle. Then you're going to try and extend both legs away at the same time, pointing that right toe away. Bending down and extending away. Good, 2 more here, bending down. Squeezing the inner thighs as you reach away. Last one. And extend. Now bring that right leg a little bit lower, flex the foot. So your foot's at a 2 o'clock position. And I want you to cross the right heel over towards the left. So you're really squeezing the inner thighs tight together. That's it, you're still lifting up through the left side of the body. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Point the right toes out in front of you again and come back all the way in. Switch over back into your first position, switching over legs to the opposite side. So left heel to the instep of your right foot. Lift up nice and tall. Extend the left foot forward, pointing the toes. Spread the toes, resist the left heel all the way back in towards the instep. And again, reaching away and massaging the floor to come back in. Good, 2 more, reaching away and in. Good, last one. And in. So you should really feel it now in the inner thighs. Swish the leg off the floor and resist in. Keep drawing the left hip back, and it's like someone's pulling on your left ankle, making that left leg even longer. Good, 2 more. Last one. Good, reach the left leg out. Again, bend both knees down at the same time. Extend both legs away. Good, down and away. So we're working on the external rotation here. So you're opening out from the top of the inner thighs. So you're not turning that leg in as you extend out. You're turning it out, inner thigh up towards the sky. Last one. Good, bring that leg a little bit lower, so less tension out the hip flexor. Flex your left foot, cross that left heel over towards the right. Try and keep it nice and stable through your hips, so as still as you can. Good for 4, 3, 2, 1. Point the toe again, come back into your first position. Good, turn your feet in now. And I want you to keep your left foot forward. You're gonna come onto the ball of the right toes, coming into a nice high lunge. So your left knee is in line with the left ankle, left heel is pushing into the floor, left foot is really pushing down as well. So you're pushing down through your left heel, you're on the ball of the right toes, and I want you to slowly stand all the way up in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the right foot come forward. Slide back down so your hips in line here. Slide all the way down, hinging at the hips, so your focus is a little bit further forward from your left big toe. Push down through your left heel on the outside of your left foot, come all the way up nice and slowly. So you're basically using your left bottom cheek to do all the work. And come all the way back down. Now you want to try and be really light on the bar with your grip. And if you want to go even further, bring your hands into prayer or on top of your hips. It makes it a little bit harder here. So you're really pushing down through your left foot to lift yourself up. Good, finish down in your lunge again. Bring your hands back onto the bar. Let the elbows drop down towards the floor. Keep hinging forward, keep the left leg where it is. Just slide your right foot in to meet the left foot, slide it back out. So it's like you're in this skiing position, chest is open, you're hinging forward, but left knee still tracks over the left ankle. Good, last 3. Keep drawing the left hip back, last 2. Last 1. Hold it there in that lunge. See if you can hinge even further forward. You should really feel it in your left bottom cheek now. Take your left hand off the bar, then your right hand. Keep soaring forward. Just pulse up and down with your left leg. So you're gluing it into the floor. For 3, 2, and 1. Hands back onto the bar again. Lengthen your left leg. Let your right heel come down towards the floor. Draw the left hip back. Flex your left foot and just fold over. Good, just have a nice few breaths here. Let your left foot come back down. Bring your right foot to meet the left foot to lift up. Switching over to the opposite side. So right foot down into the ground. Come onto the ball of the left toes. Back into your lunge. Right knee in line with the right ankle. And I want you to push down hard through the right heel on the outside of the right foot to lift up. Think really light grip on the bar with your fingers. Push down hard, slowly lift yourself up in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that left foot slide forward. Hinging at the hips, come all the way back down. See if you can reach that left leg even further behind you so you can go deeper into that lunge. Pushing all the way down to lift up. And keep that connection in between your thighs to keep your hips stable, to keep parallel. like before, either keeping your hands on the bar, bringing your hands into prayer, or bringing your hands onto your hips. Good, and just finish with your hands on top of the bar again. Hands on top, let the elbows drop down. Keep hinging forward, look down a little bit further forward from your right big toe. Keep right knee in line with the right ankle. Just slide your left foot to meet the right foot. Slide it all the way back. Coming in and back. And if it feels uncomfortable sliding, you can always tap it in and tap it back out as well. Good, last 3, 2, 1. Hold it there in that lunge. Keep hinging forward, keep drawing the right hip back. Take your right hand off the bar, then your left hand, and just pulse up and down. So you're still really grounding that right heel into the floor. Last 3, 2, 1. Hands come back onto the bar. Lengthen the right leg, let your left heel come down. Flex your right foot and lean all the way forward. So keep drawing the right hip back so the hips stay level and in line. Okay, let your right foot come down. Soften the right knee. Bring the left foot all the way up. Okay, last exercise just before we finish. Hands back on the bar again. Take hold of the bar, feet underneath your hips. Have a little bend in the knees, tilt the tailbone up. Draw the ribs in so you're not letting the belly drop down. You want your head in line with the upper arms. And just reach your right foot back behind you. You're gonna extend the right foot off the floor. You're gonna scoop the right knee in towards your chest, scoop the belly in, knee towards your nose. Flex your right foot, look down towards the floor, reach your right heel back. Coming all the way in, scooping the belly in, and extending back. Good, 2 more. Inhale, reaching back. Last one, exhale, coming in. Inhale, reaching back. Now rise onto the ball of the left toes. I want you to draw the right knee in towards your chest. Have a little press in towards the bar. Push away from the bar, left heel down, flex the right foot, come back. 2 more like this, rising up, coming in. Little press, and pull away. Last time. And pull all the way back. Now start to stack your right hip above the left hip. You're still looking down towards the floor, but both sides of your hips want to look over towards the right. Bend your right knee in towards your right shoulder. Extend your right leg out towards the right. And I want you to extend the right leg all the way around, almost like you're doing breaststroke with your right leg, into an attitude at the back. Coming in, extend out, reach all the way around, into the back. Last one. Good, start to extend the right leg again, flex the right foot. Just 10 pulses up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, still pulling away with the bar. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way in. Walk your feet in, bring your right ankle over the top of the left thigh, and just sit down. And lift all the way up. Just one more side left. Hands on the bar. Start by feet underneath your hips again, lengthening the spine. Soften the knees slightly, tilt the tailbone up. Draw the ribs in. Reach your left foot back behind you. Left foot reaches off the floor. Left knee reaches in towards your chest, tuck the pelvis under. Flex the left foot, reach all the way back. And in, tucking under. Inhale, reach back. 2 more. And inhale back. Last one. And inhale, reach all the way back. Then rise onto the ball of the right toes. Draw the left knee in towards your chest. Have a little press in towards the bar. Push away, right heel comes down. Extend and lengthen your spine, lengthen your left leg back. Good, rising all the way up. Pressing in. And come all the way back. Good, 1 more. And come all the way back. Stack your left hip above the right hip now. Both hips face the left. You look down towards the floor. Bend your left knee in towards your left shoulder. Extend the left leg out. Big circle all the way around, finish in an attitude. And again, reaching out towards the side. And all the way around. Last time. Re-lengthen that left leg. Keep lengthening away from the bar. Flex the left foot. Pulse it all the way up and down. Good for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down. Walk back into your bar. Left ankle over the top of the right thigh, and just sit down. Good, coming all the way up. Just have a little stretch just before we finish. So I want you to have the left foot forward, right knee down. You can use a block or a mat underneath your right knee if you want. Just take hold of your right foot and draw the right heel in towards your bottom cheek. If that's too much for you, just stay here in your lunge and keep pushing your hands in towards the bar. So you want to tuck the pelvis under, reach your hips forward. Come all the way up and just switch over. Right foot forward, left knee comes down. Good, either staying here, pressing your hands into the bar, lifting up, tucking your pelvis under, reaching forward, or take hold of your left foot, draw the left heel in towards the left bottom cheek. Release the left leg. So you come all the way up to finish.